System of a Down kicked off their highly anticipated stadium tour last night at MetLife Stadium in Newark, New Jersey. And it was a sold-out crowd. As you may recall, this tour sold really, really fast, so much so they had to add 2 nights to every stadium show because there was so much demand from the fans. Now, last night's lineup, which will change in every city, was opening things up a band called Wisp. Then we had Polyphia. I got to see Polyphia's set. They were fantastic. Next, we had the legendary Korn. Absolutely blew the roof off of the place. And, you know, we saw Jonathan Davis on stage talking about the longevity of the band's career. It must be surreal to look back on that career that he had, starting the band in Bakersfield in their hometown. And now here they are all those years later playing some of the biggest shows of their career. Still out there at MetLife Stadium looking out, 80,000 plus fans, give or take. Crazy capacity crowd. It's a special feeling to have that kind of longevity, and it's not guaranteed, and it's really rare. So to see that from Korn is really special. I know they've been through a lot over that time in their career, so the fact that they're still standing and they're going stronger than ever is really a miraculous accomplishment. And so too, just like that, with System of a Down coming out, and absolutely one of the most highly anticipated shows of the year. Did they deliver? You bet your ass they did. They came out and put on an absolute clinic. They were intense. They were all seemingly having fun. And, you know, for all the conversation about whether or not there was tension in System of a Down in the past, you are not seeing that on stage at this time from this band. They all seemed really happy, engaged. At the end of the show, they all embraced each other. It seems like right now, System of a Down is in a very good place. And certainly from a performing standpoint, they're absolutely in a good place. To get the chance to see them play this show, you know, it was just so good that I had to come back. I want to shout out Chavo for hooking it up. It's absolutely crazy to be at an NFL stadium. You know, it's the New York Giants. I'm an Eagles fan, but it was still great to be there. It's a really nice stadium, and it's a great concert venue. And I think that if not for anything else, this really shows us that rock music is still very strong. There's definitely an upswing happening right now. And even a few years ago, we weren't seeing these type of shows from bands like System of a Down or Korn. You know, this is a roller coaster. Like any genre, goes up and goes down over time. And we're definitely on an upswing right now. I can feel that for sure. So last night, one of the special moments was System of a Down paying tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. The entire stadium, you could just feel the energy change to much more of a somber feeling when they spoke about Ozzy Osbourne. You had guitarist Darren Malakian with a beautiful tribute to Ozzy, talking about the band's rich history and really the major opportunity for System of a Down. When you really go back, it's not just the influential career that Ozzy Osbourne had, it's also what he and his wife Sharon gave to so many other artists through their career, giving them opportunities like they did on Ozfest. And he spoke of that last night. It was really a beautiful tribute, and again, a somber feeling when you saw this. Here is that moment last night when Darren Malakian paid tribute to Ozzy Osbourne on behalf of his band. And then a little bit of that Black Sabbath cover that they haven't played since 2002 that they broke out last night, with some beautiful images of Ozzy overlooking them up on the stage.
And we toured, and New York, New Jersey are some of the first places we toured in the United States. And there was one tour that never did more for System of a Down. The Ozfest.
Yeah. PNC.
We did a few Ozfests. Some of you are old enough that you were there. Some of you weren't even born yet. I want to thank Ozzy Osbourne. We want to thank Ozzy Osbourne. Keep it going. Ozzy, 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 Ozzy. We're gonna do a number now about cocaine. It's called Snowblind.
So as you can see there, it was really a beautiful tribute, and the crowd was so great last night. I met so many of you who came up and said you loved the channel. I spoke to one gentleman who said that he found out about the show through Rockfeed and flew in from Texas. And so, again, I'm thankful for all of your support. And I just had to do night 2, but a great kickoff for System of a Down with Korn last night at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.